What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be featuring Ziggs Taliyah. This is a deck I've seen running around for quite a bit now, and I managed to pull a version from someone who brought it to the top 32 of the North America seasonals, the finals, right? And I don't actually know how well they did with it, but I've been meaning to try this deck out and seeing, I was looking through the different deck lists and stuff that people brought, and I was just looking for something fresh to potentially try. And this is one that definitely caught my eye, and I thought, if they feel confident enough to bring it to that setting, I'm sure this is a pretty good build of the deck and a good place to jump in and try it, considering I've never given the deck a go in the past. We're going to go ahead and jump into kind of some of the strategy and cards we're running and ways to play it right. We run Inventive Chemist as our only 1-drop, which does give us the landmark of the Scrappy Bomb, which helps to level up both of our champions, which is one of the main ways we're winning games, because I run a lot of decks with this card, but we're running 2 copies of the Absolver, which is a pretty premier win con, with as well as a 1-of Herald of the Magus, which as you're leveling up Ziggs, naturally progresses the Magus as well, which is just a huge bomb when you're able to get it and buff the stats of Taliyah and Ziggs and give them both Overwhelm. The other reason that it's so strong to work towards, again, your champion's landmark and just go for landmark synergy throughout is the arsenal, as well as just being such a big late game bomb. The more keywords you get him, the more probability of him just being completely unreasonable to deal with as soon as you drop him. We run Rite of the Arcane, which is very good at, removing different units. We could use it to destroy things like the sarcophagus we get from the Endless Devout, which will, one, give us advantage by giving us a unit and removing one off of their board. And the Endless Devout is just so huge in this deck, because we are, one, able to copy the landmark with Taliyah if the Devout has died prior, as well as with Desert Naturalist, you're able to sometimes just curve straight into getting the 5/3 Fearsome, 5/4 Rock Bear, and the 2/4 Naturalist, which on turn 4 it could be a lot to deal with, to say the least. And one of the ways we could do that is, especially using the Rock Hopper, if they develop anything with 3 attack, granting that vulnerable is a way where we could force them into killing our Devout. And a lot of times people don't really respect the Devout as much as they should, or I guess the inverse is more true. They're more concerned about the 3 damage that they'd be taking, so they will give you blocks that do kill it, and you're able to just swing a lot of momentum in your favor whenever that happens. We have 2 copies of Unleashed Energy. One, this is a very, very strong buff, going a +4/2 when you destroy a landmark, with as well as the synergy it has with Explosive Minefield. It's able to burst stun things, which is super, super good. One of the biggest things in Runeterra and the strongest ways to play the game is reactively, right? And it doesn't get more reactive than a burst stun like that. Whenever you get them to pre-commit buffs or do some actions that potentially could lead to a favorable trade, such as a freeze, you could just stop the unit from being literally on the board at all. It's also really good with Overwhelm as well. If they commit a big blocker into an Overwhelm unit, having a burst way to, one, buff the unit and then stun it is very strong. Explosive Minefield, though, in general, is just such a strong card in this deck, because, one, it punishes development so well. There is the opportunities where you do have it as a burst stun, and you are able to duplicate it with Taliyah, which will obviously enact its effect again. And then with the Naturalist, that's another flexible option where you could destroy it and just get more stuns. You have so many different ways to interact with the Minefield that a lot of decks just can't really deal with it. We also run 2 copies of Ancient Hourglass, which is just great to protect our different units. One thing, when you have a leveled Ziggs and you put him into the Hourglass, when it does break on that action, he will deal 2 damage to the Nexus, which is one cool situation and synergy you could have. Also, when you put the Arsenal into the Hourglass as well, since his effect is a summon effect, when he resummons from it, it will double the amount of keywords he has, which, I mean, at that point, you're pretty much going to be hitting every keyword in the game, maybe even stacking impact, which is just super crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much the main idea with the deck. I enjoyed playing it a lot. I would say, as far as matchups, it felt pretty good into everything except for aggro gave me a bit of a run for my money. Definitely really like difficult. I would say that this deck might not have been tailored to beat aggro as well, especially in that tournament format where you can just ban certain matchups. So I think they're probably looking to ban out those matchups. Because yeah, only having this as your turn 1 play, the minefield's good as well, but like you don't have like advantage of like a unit. Was definitely rough in those games, but still had a ton of fun with the deck. And yeah, so I just wanted to get another video out to you guys before the new season started. I didn't really want to go this long without like making videos, but I think we're all just excited for new cards and seeing like what we could do with like these different champions and cards that are getting added. So I'm excited to just, like I always try to do, show off my deck building and bring to you guys fresh stuff real early on. So hopefully you guys enjoy that when the expansion comes on Wednesday, I believe. But that's going to do it for me. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll catch you guys next time. Okay, explosive is probably good, but not yet. And I think I just lose all this other stuff. The pokey stick might be good against turrets, but I think at this point, my main concern is going to be, yeah, naturalist good. Just looking for some ways to level these guys up, right? Naturalist obviously puts on a ton of pressure as well. It's a good trade, and I wouldn't really mind as well. It's also cool on turn 3, he's not going to be able to play a 6-mana spell. So if he has Handler, that's like not going to be an issue.
I will run you over.
I think this is a fine Unraveled Earth, even though like we obviously lose out on some like development here. Like he can develop for free now. The Naturalist makes back the tempo, and we'll all of a sudden find ourselves in a super good spot to level Taliyah and get the Magus online. That's pretty interesting. I think that's worth enough. Like, I'll actually just stun this. I don't really want to take that much damage. Pokey Stick's pretty good, I'd say. We'll just duplicate one of these, and the leveled Taliyah should just be able to, like, kill that, right? We need to start destroying some of these landmarks, but once we do... Boom. Magus time.
Relax your knees.
The thing is, if I... He just develops Heimer, right? I think I just pokey this. Because if he wants to develop his Heimer, I get to deal 10 damage. Like, in exchange for it. Or it forces him to just drop something else into this. Yeah, exactly. So there's no Heimer this round. We get like a similar effect. We don't even really have to trip about this too, since we do have like double Absolver. Completely fine. Drop another one.
Come on, there's so much to see.
You could obviously have like another mini. I think we just do this, right? Have a great attack with the Absolver mana.
Sing me the song of the
And I even have a stun if I want to play this landmark. Yeah, so he taps to 0. This is just guaranteed to like save it, right? And win us the game. That was really good. I really like the way we played like a lot of those rounds. Just put him in like very awkward spots, like over and over again. I think I like this for the most part to keep. I don't think I need to keep the right. I feel like it just gets countered by a lot. I mean, we have a very good curve here. Rock Hopper, Ziggs, Naturalist. Clean.
Nothing escapes my
I think for the most part, I think it might just be Chemist here. I think that's completely fine. Although he gets card draw, I think forcing the trade is cool. Get the Ziggs down.
Another day, another explosion.
Put some pressure on this dude. Could have Shapestone to force a trade, but like, okay, that's even better. I was gonna say like, it's still trade, so it's like fine, and we have another Ziggs in hand, so I wouldn't really be too worried about it. But it's even better than that. He just gave us the unit for free.
You've got a problem, I've got a price.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me. Move! My board!
I think it's a pretty fun Naturalist. We have another one if he plays like Howling Abyss or something and we want to take that out.
Drag you out of there if I have to.
These old eyes still see.
This can swing, this can swing. I even want to say this can swing.
Oh, I'm going to get him.
I don't know.
Here's your cut.
Light the signal fires. Warm hots and hot soups.
I'm gonna look to open this play up. Oh, Pokey's pretty cute. We're trying here. It could force like a Troll Chant or something. But then the Preservarium Rite of the Arcane gets better from that.
You'll pay.
Riddle's overall annoying. Could be worse. I'll play the Devout this round. So it's time for this nonsense. I think I'll probably just destroy that, to be honest. Like, he gets one chant from it. Just hope he didn't hit anything too crazy.
They should have built it better. Sing me the song of the rock cubes.
It's for another Howling. I think I like just killing this, right? I get some card draw and like a ton of damage on this attack. Ziggs can start to do his thing. Sure. I like forcing the Brittle 2 in a position where he doesn't get like a trade off of it. I mean, an 8-6 might just be the wave. I kind of have to be like cautious of whatever potential plays he has. Yeah.
You want a big boom?
If that's the case, elusive. Pretty sweet. Fortunately, gonna let him get this damage in. I mean, I could also, like, say, let this die and then break it with the unleashed energy.
I see something.
No.
If this happens, the Scrappy Bomb could potentially get us there. Okay, so he goes for this. Probably just take the damage I can get for now. See, his ears is a little annoying. Honestly, like, there's way worse stuff you could have had. Oh, doesn't this stack keywords? I don't know if this works anymore. Interesting, though. We'll play it devout.
Gonna find a gift for an action. Right, Arda?
Yeah, so if he uses, like, Senna in a way to kill this without me getting the lifesteal or something, using the hourglass feels pretty good.
Destiny calls. The order is given. Your Emperor commands.
Can maybe like 3 sisters put it in the landmark. That's crazy if he's killing me here. I mean, he deals a shitload of damage, but that is, yeah, currently not lethal. I don't know what he needed to get, like a crazy champ, I guess, off of that for it to matter.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Teemo's a pretty crazy pull for him. What do we have now? We have Overwhelm and Scout. And that's pretty cracked. And we have double Unleashed Energy. And Impact. So this is pushing lethal at the moment. Everything but Spell Shield. Straight up. I think this is fine here for the most part. Just like a soft development into this attack.
Another flawless execution.
Okay. Keeps it alive. Did we have a spell shield? That's weird, that didn't do anything. Zolver, he's currently not killing it, and we can go so wide at the moment. I'm fairly certain he's dead here.
watch us leave.
Yeah. Oh, that was, he had some stuff. He had some very cute stuff to try and live there, but nah, it wasn't enough. And the Teemo RNG to have a random ass elusive blocker, it actually didn't matter because we had overwhelm, but it was still super funny. Okay. Nectin Zed. Rockhopper and Devout. I think is a good way to start out the game. We have not been finding our one drops like at all.
You'll soon understand my
Inspiring Mentor can hit a lot of things that make us have a bad time.
Quick hands make quick work.
Would you look at this place? Out of my way.
My sweet.
Explosive's definitely good. Especially if he passes here. Use it pretty effectively. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, he breaks it, but you know, it's just easy pass. That's cool. I don't know, like maybe he can develop like a young witch now? No, nothing? That's great news. They plays Renekton here, we just don't even care. Start setting up the draw. Also like getting the arsenal going like in a few rounds from now. Pretty good. Use it on this. We do have the second one as well. Interesting play there. Attack is pretty good now.
My life for the order.
Now we can kill it. Even though we miss out on the draw, still good. Arsenal's at 3 now, right? Yeah. Whatever big threats. Just have a million of these.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Gotta tell him to stop again. I'd be frustrated if I was him. I mean, with that, I don't even know if that's true, because, like, sure, we're stunning over and over, but, like, we're not doing, like, the most proactive stuff I've ever seen. Like, I just want to feed the arsenal, I think. So getting this countdown started, especially with the chemist as well. It's like the wave. Ooh, I'll have like no board space for the duplicating, right? I mean, if I did, this is what I would want to copy.
The horizon falls. Come on, there's so much to see.
Okay, goes for the proactive stun.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
If he develops, I don't even know why he would ever develop, but if he did, I could destroy the Hexplosive, I think would be the line. I don't think there's any direct damage in these colors, right? I could just let this go through. I'll find out if I'm forgetting about something, I guess.
Only the worthy survive.
A little boom and one really big one. What is
2, this will deal 3.
loads, of course.
This deals 2.
Like the fuse.
This does a ton. And I can play Arsenal next round with all those keywords and as with the Absolver mana. That should be like crazy. See what you got, bud.
You want a big boom?
I see Scout,
An extra
Quick Attack, Overwhelm, Lifesteal. Yeah, these are fire.
Chase what you want without mercy.
Make this guy pay for not threatening lethal. I feel like he would have had a buff, so I don't know if he was just scared about it or what, but like he just made it so much easier. Ooh, if this is the case though, like it's not dying, he does heal. And we healed as well. I don't think there's a reason to not just swing the house.
You lost? Got a lizard and a shovel.
This one's a fighter.
Do not disappoint me.
You cannot escape.
You like frogs?
That still kills, so yeah. Not a bad spot to be in. Let's try, my friend. That's game. Didn't even have to use Absolver, but that is like makes it just so much better. Very good combo of keywords on the Arsenal there. Overwhelm was huge, Scout was huge. Lifesteal 2 did matter if he somehow managed to make it next round. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that.
What a great day!
Swain TF. There's, in no right mind could I keep any of this. Just easy full mull. He did the same to feel a little bit better. At least we have a turn 2 play. Even if it isn't developing a unit, just like something we could do. Now Devout's a great pickup as well.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
And I love that Devout's the kind of unit we don't even care if he kills. We almost would prefer it, especially with Naturalist right after. Because our attacks just get like crazy. So we always play that, even though we found the Chemist and we could have like maybe banked mana. Just having this potential setup is like huge. This is a crazy bank. Cool with it. I think I'll just go like Unraveled Earth and Taliyah.
If I stumble, I have the
He's not leveled yet, but we have like so many of them. Next landmark we play, she'll be leveled and we'll like be coasting off of there. Sure, so this is open to Flock now. He's still burning 3. This is fine to pass still. So we don't attack anymore, because if he has Swain and I swing and he just breaks this, like we open him up to like a free Swain, and which he would have done. So like, yeah, we're just good just passing here again. Explosive's pretty cool.
Gotta go with the flow.
This is gonna kind of, well, I guess it's not even like a good bait, but I was like, maybe I can bait him to kill this and then just hold that explosive back. Oh, he goes for it. That's kind of crazy.
Their time.
I think I might even be able to like win going into this. Yeah, sure, he gets the stun off.
I'll buy some time.
So we have Pokey, that's some direct damage, right? This deals 4 plus 4. So we're getting him to 9. This is 4. And this is 4. And then Pokey finishes. So yeah, we're actually just fine with this play. Let's go all in, get him to 1, and Pokey for the win. Oh, real clean. I like it because, I mean, this isn't damage, so he can't like block or scorch, and there's like no way to do that on the stack, so like there's literally just no way for him to stop this. And then he has no denial for Pokey, and this is a guaranteed dub. Love to see it. I'll go crazy with this, but too little too late. And the fact he gave us the zap, because if it was just Swain that was vulnerable, then like none of that would have worked. It's poor fool. I almost want to hit him with the emote just so he knows, like, it doesn't matter, bro. It really doesn't matter what you do here. GG. Catch you later. Into another one, the BM. I like it. That's actually a very interesting card to see, though, in, like, a situation where maybe we only got him to 1. Like, he would have lived at 1 past that. The fact that we would have found that. Playing against the man himself, Dr. Chekhov, on the Sivir Jace deck that we highlighted on the channel the other day. Hitting us with some emotes, I like it. It's a pretty cool option to break the Devout, get like extra stuns off Explosive. Like, we have some cool synergies in this hand. Go for the Preservarium here. And I'm gonna get the Devout down just because, like, I want this to start taking damage and pressure so we can, like, work towards, I mean, well, now it's like Naturalist. Super sweet. But, like, Ziggs comes down and sure, he, like, puts in work, but this is gonna be, like, our main win con, right?
Would you look at this place? Out of my way.
He actually gives it to us. So, I mean, now that we have, like, Naturalist straight into it, I like that a lot.
I know what I'm worth.
Sivir's pretty annoying. I think this is a pretty good way to just take care of that, and I probably go like double Chemist or something. Or it could just be another Devout. Kind of like another shot here.
If it was important, they should have built it better. There's a rock, there's a rock.
If I swing all, he might respect like something like Shapestone. Or if he just blocks this and I get the chip damage onto the Sivir, that might not be bad also. And it'll clear up the space for the Scrappy Bomb to pop up. We have Arsenal in hand. Definitely have a lot going on that I enjoy. Sure.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them. Why not?
I mean, he trades it down most of the time anyways.
Make it worth my while.
I'm being a little dumb in the sense that I'm helping him get his Sivir leveled. And we know he runs Absolver, right? That's what I was talking about. The threat of Shapestone. Making him like kind of overthink it a little bit. Still a ton of damage coming in. Using the Naturalist next round on the minefield is definitely good if he develops. Definitely see happening. He hasn't worked towards Jace at all yet.
Danger pays.
With that being his play, I think it's just going to be Ziggs.
Loads, of course. Go ahead, like the music.
Do I do Preservarium too? I don't think so.
Safe and sound, just like I promised.
We love it when they run. And I thought there was something good to see.
I like breaking this here. Get the leveled up Ziggs at burst speed with Unleashed Energy.
Do you smell something burning?
I don't think I care about that Mystic generally.
The rock dudes.
Okay. That's a play. I respect it.
And treasure. Didn't ask for more.
Little wolves are just as good as big.
Case, I'm just gonna play a Chemist
Ones are, well,
and I could play the Preservarium now.
is there more to life than light the fuse?
Dead meat.
I think I'm just gonna go for more overall damage here. Because it's me playing a deck and I always just obsess with more damage. I don't think the effect will change to 2 damage now. That would be sweet though if it did. Yeah, still just deal 1. If he doesn't have a way to kill Ziggs here, the Scrappy Bomb kills him. He might not. Could have another Mystic or something, but yeah, this is super cute. Yeah, this game. GG. GG. Pretty sweet line. I like the way we won that. Very, very cute line to win it. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's games. I pulled like a good amount of games that I felt like really highlighted a lot of the strengths of the deck and highlighted like some of the different crazy highlight potential you do have while playing it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed these champions too. Like Ziggs is super cool. I like the interaction he has with landmarks a ton, and then Taliyah as well. And both of them with Overwhelm, they're just so perfect with that, and their synergy together with Overwhelm is just so huge and like really fun ways to like close the game. And then you have like a lot of interesting interactions with the opponent that's just like so different of like many of the other decks that are out there. Like I highlighted it at the beginning of the video, but burst stun with Unleash Energy is such a cool thing you can do, and it's like huge. It's definitely like a huge way to separate this deck from like a lot of the other decks that are out there. But again, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.